This 15-minute stir-fried chicken is everything to die for. Very easy to make, quick to put together, and very delicious to enjoy with some cooked rice. Welcome in Akwaba Yummy if today is the first time on this channel. I'm Yummy Cash. Kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. In this bowl, I'll add all the washed chicken breast, which is cut thinly and very small in sizes. I will go ahead and add some seasoning powders to it, and the first one is some white pepper powder, some curry powder, and some black pepper powder. Now I'm going to give it a thorough mix for all the meat to be coated well with the seasonings. I'll then add some salt and once again give it a very good mix. I'll cover it and put it in the refrigerator to marinate for about 2 hours. You can marinate it for as long as you like, but make sure you do not marinate it for more than 48 hours. So whilst the chicken is in the refrigerator, I take some time to prep all the vegetables I'll be using and set them aside. Now, after 2 hours in a large pan, I add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and allow it to be very hot. Once the oil is hot, I add the marinated chicken and start to cook it. I'll cook it for about 3 minutes before re-seasoning it again. So yummy, it has been 3 minutes of cooking the chicken. I add in about half tablespoon of seasoning powder and give this a very good mix. Now this is homemade seasoning powder, so don't be surprised if I add more of it. Now I'm going to cook the chicken till it is brown in color and very well cooked. So yummy, as you can see, the chicken is brown in color and very well cooked. I take everything out from the pan and set it aside. Now I have a little bit of oil left in the pan. I'll go in with some cumin powder and give this a very quick mix. Now you can add some oil at this stage if you do not have any oil left in your pan. Now chicken goes very well with some oregano, so I add a little bit of dry oregano leaves and then go in with some ginger garlic paste. I'll give this a very quick stir. And if you want to know how I make my ginger garlic paste and keep it in my refrigerator for long, I will leave a link down in the description, so kindly check it out and I know it will be of help to you. Now at this point, I'll start adding in the vegetables, and the first vegetables to add is the onion. I'll give this a very quick mix and then add in some hot pepper. You don't have to add the hot pepper if you do not like it, but I like it a little bit, hot. So I'm going to leave this on fire for about 30 seconds and go ahead and prepare the stir-fry sauce. To make the stir-fry sauce in a bowl, I add 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup, and 1 tablespoon of sweet chili sauce. Since the stir-fry recipe is without cornstarch or flour, I am not going to be adding any cornstarch at this point. But if you want, you can either marinate it with the chicken or you add the cornstarch at this point and add a little bit of water to it. Now I'll give this a very good mix and then I attend to the vegetables on the fire. So time to add the other fresh vegetables, and today I'm using very simple vegetables. Nothing beats a simple stir-fry recipe. The fresh vegetables, the simplicity of the recipe, and the delicious sauce is what makes stir fry stands out. Now I add in the sauce and then give this a very good mix. You can use store-bought frozen vegetables, but I promise you it's best to use fresh vegetables. Also, you can use any vegetables of your choice in making stir fry. And today I use my favorite and simple vegetables. I add back the chicken and give this a very good mix. I'm going to allow it to cook and marry itself on the fire for about 40 seconds before going in with my next ingredient. Okay, yummies. For some smokiness, I go in with some smoked paprika powder and some white pepper powder. I'll give this a mix and let it sit on the fire to cook for about 20 seconds before adding the last ingredient. So my last ingredient to add is the spring onions, and at this point my fire is off. I'll give this a very quick mix and then our stir fried chicken is ready to be enjoyed with some rice. So quick to make, tastes super delicious, very quick to put together. I hope this video was helpful and you're going to try your hands on. Let's meet again in another video for another great recipe. Till then, always remember to do everything in love. And whenever you think food, think yummy cash. Kindly check these videos out too. You are going to love them. Chew!